and welcome. This is the Silent K, and today we're going to be playing some MegaMek, and we are going to be jumping right into the battle that we left off on last week, where we are trying to destroy this enemy base. And it looks like we've got Varank and Mr. McGorilla in the chat, so hello both of you guys. Welcome, and glad you could make it. In the meantime, we do have all of our forces deployed in the south part of the city. We did just have a couple of enemies hot drop into the space behind us. And we do also have some heavy and assault. We have some assault mechs ahead of us. This is going to be quite the challenge. We've got Scarponi in this rebel hex here. We've got Stiletto in this rebel hex here. We've got the Phoenix Hawk. We've got Wyvern. We've got Tsubasa. Okay, we've also got a Dragonfly and a Fenris over here that I hadn't seen before now. And our champion is leaving the field, having taken critical damage to its left torso. I will hold off on the recap of the campaign setting for now. We've got pretty much everything deployed on this battle. Pretty much everything, yeah. Even if we fail this battle, it's not one of our contract objectives, so we might still have a chance of pulling this out even if we fail this battle. But in the meantime, we do have 3 mana wars and a Daishi that we need to take care of. And pretty much only one of the mana wars has taken any damage at all, and that's to his left arm mainly. Other than that, we've still got 2 whole mana wars and a whole Daishi to take care of. We will be replacing all the bots with Princess. Alright, it's our turn to move. We will have, I think, we'll have Tsubasa and the Hatchetman. Can we have him jump into these woods? I think I would like to have him jump into these woods. Wyvern. I'd like to go after the Phoenix Hawk. The Phoenix Hawk can jump into the back of one of these guys. Let's see. What else we got here? We've got Ash. Ash can move forward 2 hexes. Flak turret is apparently not disabled yet. Has a construction factor still of 5. So we should be able to pick and or shoot that X. The Clint is going to wait. The Stalker. The Stalker would like to advance and take on the Daishi if we can. So that'll be turning that way at that hex. Wyvern will wait. Clint will wait. And the Banshee would like to advance to this hex, I think. Try to take out something. Well, gotta move towards that left flank. Or do we try to move towards the right flank? I think we try to move towards the right flank with the Banshee. Poser. Maybe just stand and turn? Take out the Puma? Puma has a pair of medium lasers, a large pulse, and an LB5X. The Dragonfly has a pair of ER mediums and ER small and a streak 6. The Puma is definitely the bigger threat. We will. Well, we turn this turn. I don't know with that move, but maybe it'll clear out our back ranks. The Clint will wait. The Phoenix Hawk will wait. Longsword will advance 3 hexes. Try to get some evasion. Oh, the Dragonfly and the Elementals have disembarked. The Puma has advanced on Earl. Earl, I think we'll skip his movement and try to take out that Puma as soon as possible. Wyvern, the SRMs, might be trying to take out these Elementals. Do we want to take out the Elementals, or do we want to... We can't jump. Wyvern is not jump capable. We'll have Phoenix Hawk. Jump 6 hexes into the side of this Mana War, I guess. Have Wyvern advance 7. That's not good enough. We'll get to 3 hexes from those elementals and we'll try to obliterate them. Not that I think we're going to be able to do that this turn, but it'll get a good start. The Mackie. Medical Shogun. Let's see, the Mackie. Oh, the Fenris is running away. Okay, well that's good. The Clint and Stiletto are the only one. No. Champion will flee because it has an open left torso. Clint, Stiletto, and Scarponi. Scarponi will advance on this Man of War. Want to stay away from the elementals if we can. I'd like to take out those elementals if we can. Petra and Earl Well, Earl's going to be mainly concentrating on the Puma, but Petra has some shots on the Elementals. So does Wyvern. Okay, so Petra and Wyvern at the Elementals. Stiletto into the back of the Daishi, maybe? We've got the Clint still. The Clint will jump into back of the Man War. Yeah. Okay, Wyvern will wait. Clint. Firing into the back of the Man War on 6s. That'll be everything that we've got. Now we'll go 8 heat over into the back of the Man of War. We'll skip the ER large next turn. That'll cool us down. Ash. At the Man of War on 7s. Should have done that first, but you know what? It's whatever. We'll go 1 heat over for that. Let's see. Where's Hoser? Hoser will be firing at the Puma on 3s. 4. 3 heat over. No. We'll skip the large laser. We'll do a pair of 4s. We'll go 1 heat over for 10 damage. Tsubasa has the light turret on 1. It has a construction factor of 5. So that'll be... that'll be all 4 medium lasers. We'll hold off on the LBX for this turn. We'll destroy that turret. Do we have any other targets? We do not. Unless... Nope, we don't have the Puma. So that'll be skip and 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be 15. Good deal. The Stalker will be firing on the Dragonfly. Ooh, on 11. That's not great. I guess that'll be an 11 and 11. Or no, we'll skip ER large. We'll do 2 ER mediums. I will do 1 ER large and 2 ER mediums, all in 11s. Because that's what we've got. Petra at the Elementals on 7s. We'll see what we can do here with some PPC fire. And an LB10X. Wyvern at the Elementals on 5s. I'll skip one of those so that we're not losing any movement points next turn. The Mackie has eyes on no one but the Elementals, it looks like. And the flak turret, which I guess we'll throw some medium lasers at. Earl has the Puma on a 6. And a 4, and a bunch more 4s. We'll go 6 heat over to fire everything at the Puma. That works for me. Stiletto into the back of the Man-O-War. We've got him on. We'll skip the ER large. We'll do the ER medium, or the medium pulses, and the SRM. Hopefully, we'll tear some holes in the back of him and follow that up with some SRMs. Scarponi has the Man-O-War 4s. 4s and 6s. So we'll go 4 heat over just for the mediums and the smalls. And the Phoenix Hawk into his left side on 6s. So that'll be 8. That'll be 20, 22. The Black Knight has eyes on only the light flak turret, which is basically already dead. We'll throw some medium lasers at that, just to be extra sure. And Tentacle Shogun, with his ER large and 2 ER mediums, has eyes on nobody. No, we've got eyes on the Puma. Oh, we've got a shot on the Puma. We've got him on an 8. Good 2 heat. No, we'll go. Go heat neutral on 8s. Okay, the Puma had no gyro, so that's good. Alright, yeah, we're staying away from the elementals. The Puma hits Earl in the left arm and the right arm. Give me 1 second, guys, real quick. Had to double check that the door was unlocked for Gemini when she gets home. Okay, so the Puma hits the Atlas, hits Earl in the left arm with a large pulse. ER mediums to the right arm, right leg, and right leg. And a flamer to the left torso. So that is 14, 24, and the LB5X. So 29, 31 damage to Earl, just from the Puma. The Clint hits the Gargoyle in the right torso rear and the left torso rear with medium pulse laser fire. Ash hits the Man-O-War in the right leg and the left arm, hits him in the left torso and the left torso again, hits him in the right torso, down to 19, down to 4 on that left torso. The Fenris misses Wyvern on a 10. Hoser hits the Puma in the left torso and the left arm and the center torso, down to 2 and 2 and 6. Medium laser to the left arm, medium laser to the right arm. Down to 3 structure, down to 7 armor in those 2 locations. Atlas takes a beating. Yeah. With a large pulse and 2 ER mediums and an LB5X and a flamer, yeah, that was 30 plus points of damage on the Atlas. So yeah, I would say he took a beating, alright. The Fenris misses Wyvern. Hoser hits the Puma in the left torso and the left arm for 10 each, down to 2 in both of those locations. Hits him in the center torso with the PPC, down to 6 armor. Medium laser to the left arm, medium laser to the right arm. Didn't get the kill, but did plenty of good damage. Yeah, Hoser definitely needs to start practicing on focusing fire. If we could hit the same location 2 or 3 times with those PPCs, that would be much more devastating than hitting them 1 apiece. The Hatchman destroys the building. Dragonfly hits Wyvern in the left arm for 2 medium pulse lasers, down to 9 structure, and critting on his shoulder and lower arm. Damn. So that left arm is going to need to be replaced. The Stalker misses the Dragonfly on a trio of 11s. The Banshee misses the Elementals on a bunch of 7s. Well, dang. I was hoping to kill a couple of them, but it doesn't appear as though that's going to happen. The Dragonfly hits Wyvern in the right arm, would have been the head, cost us a point of edge. We have 3 remaining. Gets in the right arm instead, down to 15 armor. And a streak 6 splashes all around. Looks like the right arm is down to 13, the left torso is down to 18. Everything else is holding pretty strong. Wyvern takes another 3 from the LRM5, down to 6 structure on that left arm. Wyvern. Oh, excuse me. Wyvern, returning fire at the Elementals, hits them with a bunch of SRMs, but I'm not. Oh, we got 2 kills. Okay, so Troopers 1 and Trooper 4 are both dead. Trooper 2 is down to 0 armor. Trooper 3 is down to 2 armor. So a couple more medium lasers on those Elementals, and they'll be down and out. The MekHQ hits the building and destroys it some more. The Daishi misses Scarponi with the PPC, misses with the LB-10X, good deal. Medium pulse laser to the right torso, critting on his engine, and a medium pulse laser to the right arm for no effect. On a 6 structure. Earl hits the Puma in the right torso, down to 5 structure. Large laser to the right leg, medium laser to the left torso, medium laser to the right arm, medium laser to the left torso again, destroying it and blowing off his left arm. The right torso is down to 2 structure. And an LRM-20, we got 12 missiles from the 2 LRMs, catching him in the center torso and the left leg, hitting him in the right torso, destroying him by engine destruction. So the Puma is down and out. Puma is down and out, excuse me. The Manowar misses with the ERPPC, hits the left leg with the ERPPC, down to 2 armor. The Cronus hits the Manowar in the right leg and the left torso rear, hits him in the right leg, and hits him in the center and right torso rear with some SRMs. The Manowar Prime hits Scarponi in the left arm for 5, down to 5. LB5X to the right torso, down to 3 structure, critting on his ER small and a double heatsink. And 5 SRMs to the right torso, right arm, left torso, right arm, critting on his ERPPC, and some more SRMs to the right leg and left arm. If Scarponi loses that left torso, right torso, excuse me, he is going to lose some ER small lasers and an ER medium. That's not going to be good, because we don't have the weapons to replace those. Scarponi at the Gargoyle hits him in the center torso for 5 each, down to 10 armor. Medium laser to the left torso, left arm destroyed, left torso down to 16, ER small to the right torso down to 14, ER small to the right leg down to 14, ER small to the left leg down to 19. ER small to the center torso down to 5, ER small to the left torso down to 11. Scarponi taken down by engine destruction with an ER large to the right torso from the other Manowar. That is going to be all 3 small lasers taken out. ER small, ER large laser to the left arm, down to 4 structure. Medium pulse laser to the center torso, down to 8 structure. Medium pulse laser to the left arm, destroyed and transfers into the left torso, down to 11 armor. Medium pulse laser to the left leg, down to 10 structure. ER small laser to the center torso, down to 3 structure. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Lots of destroyed double heat sinks. We're gonna have to do something about that. We're gonna have to salvage or scavenge or We're gonna have to pick some more of those up. Otherwise, we are gonna be hurting real bad. The Phoenix Hawk hits the Man of War in the right torso with a medium laser. Hits him in the right torso and left torso with small lasers down to 6 and 8. The Black Knight hits the building and destroys it. The Light Flak turret hits our Scarponi, hits our Warhammer. And the right torso rear transfers into the center torso rear, down to 13 armor there. Tentacle Shogun hits the Puma in the center torso, it's already dead. Light Flak turret is destroyed by building collapse. Wyvern stays standing, Earl stays standing, Gargoyle stays standing, Gargoyle stays standing, Gargoyle falls on his left side, taking 8 damage to the left leg and left torso. And Jean-Luc needs 7 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets an 11. We missed a lot of 6, 5, and 4 rolls. That isn't great. Did we? Let me back up and check on that. The Puma, okay. The Clint missed on a 6. Archer missed on a 7. Missed on a 7. Hoser landed 3 3s and a 4. A pair of 4s. The Hatchetman landed its kill. The Dragonfly. The Stalker. Stalker missed on 11s. That's no surprise. The Banshee missed on a trio of 7s. That's a little upsetting. The Dragonfly. The Archer. Archer missed on actually just 1 5. 2 5s. The Archer missed on 2 5s. That's not terrible. We could have gotten maybe another trooper or 2 out of that, but we might not have. The Mackie hits a bunch of building. The Daishi missed its 2 big guns on 7s. The Atlas landed the Gauss rifle. Missed with a small laser. I don't know, I'd say altogether we did pretty well this round. It wasn't terrible for us. I mean, to be sure, we could have done better, but that's true of any round. We will punch the Man of War in the back on a 4. We will kick the Daishi in the back on a 2 twice. Alright, the Clint punches the Man of War in the right arm for 5 down to 18. The Cronus kicks the Daishi in the left leg and the right leg for 12 each down to 29 in both of those locations. The Daishi needs a trio of 5s for getting kicked twice and taking 20 plus damage. Gets an 8, a 10, and a 7. So the Dragonfly is at 5 heat. Wyvern is at 2. Earl is at 6. The Clint is at 8. The Ash's Archer is at 1. The Phoenix Hawk is at 2. Hoser's Ride is at 1. The Man of War is at 6. And the Daishi is at 1. So we are heating up slower than they are. We're at 83%. They're at 66%. Alright, Wyvern. Back up to here and try to take out those elementals. Hoser. Will overheating. Thomas Iceman, hey, how's it going? Not hot enough. I disagree. Hello, and I agree. Okay, well, Varank agrees, apparently. We need to get really hot before we get blown up. Mathematically, I prefer to keep things cool because with a lower heat level, as long as you stay below 7 or less, you're not sacrificing any of your damage output. It's when you start sacrificing your damage output is when I start to have a problem. When you start to see heat levels of 8 and above, and you start missing shots because you're overheating, that's no good for me. Tentacle Shogun will jump over this building and try to take some shots at that Avar and maybe the Mana War. The Mackie will advance through those woods. Earl will advance into that empty hex. Ash will advance through that empty hex. Needs a 3 and a 2. We made it. Alright. Tsubasa will advance to there, I think, even though we don't have a shot on anything this turn. That might work to our advantage next turn. Stalker will advance to there. Petra will advance to there. Clint will wait. The Phoenix Hawk will wait. Hoser will advance to there. The Clint will jump into the back of the Mana War. Stiletto will run into the back of the Daishi. Need TSM. Those 2-hit penalties are unfortunate. Yeah, I agree. That's why I try to keep my heat as low as possible so that I'm not dealing with those 2-hit penalties. Phoenix Hawk will move into the back of the Mana War and the Daishi. Longsword will move to kicking distance from the Fenris. Archer enters rubble and running and turning on pavement needs a 3 and a 2, gets a 6 and a 9. Alright, so starting with Ash, I guess. Oh, off-board tag attacks. Yeah. Ash will not fire. Clint will not fire a tag. Who are we looking at? Tsubasa. Tsubasa does not have a tag. Petra does not have a tag. Phoenix Hawk does not have a tag, nor does Hoser. Longsword does not have a tag. What is this? The Marauder Tentacle Shogun does not have a tag. Interesting. Okay, our turn to fire. Wyvern will be firing at the elementals, and that'll be everything. We'll try to take them out as soon as we can. We'll go 2 heat over to try to finish them off. The Mackie has the Dragonfly on a 10. We'll take a shot at that, and we'll take a 12. Earl has the Avar on 9s. Has the Fenris on 10s. That'll be the Avar on 9s with the Gauss rifle and the large laser. And a pair of 10s with the LRM 10 20s. The Clint will wait. Ash with the medium lasers will fire on the Dragonfly on 7s, or did they do the Manowar on 4s? Yeah, let's do the Manowar on 4s. We go 3 heat over for them. Tsubasa at the other Dragonfly on 8s and 10s. The Stalker. Might as well flip arms. We've got a pair of 11s on that. Okay, so we'll take a pair of 11s with the large laser. We'll take 1 11 with the large laser. We'll do a quartet of 12s. Yeah, we'll do that. Petra has the Avar on 10s, so we'll take a trio of those. The Phoenix Hawk has the Batu on a 6. The Manowar on a 5 has the Daishi on a 4. That'll be the Daishi. Let's see if we can take him out. 4 and 6s and 10s. And the Clint has him on 7s. That'll be the ER large. Ooh. Maybe not the ER large. That'll be the medium pulse on a 5 and the medium on a 7. That'll be heat neutral. Stiletto at the Manowar on 2s. 2s and 3s, looks like. Hoser has the elementals on 6s. Has the Batu on 4s. We'll take shots at the Batu. 4s and 7s, that'll be 3 heat over. Okay. The Black Knight at the Fenris. Skip the 9. We'll do the 2 larges. We'll do the medium pulse. We'll do 4 mediums and a small on 4s and 6s. Tentacle Shogun has the Manowar on a 7. Has the Batu out of arc. So yeah, we'll take a 7. We'll take a pair of 7s. We'll go 2 heat. Oh no. We'll skip the ER mediums. We'll do a pair of medium pulses. That'll go to 0 heat. Oh, the Black Knight went prone. The Batu and the Avar lost altitude from weapon attacks. The Fenris hits the Black Knight in the left torso with an ER PVC down to 9 armor and an ER small to the left torso down to 4. The Archer at the Elementals. We killed Troopers 3, killed Trooper 2, killed Trooper 5. Elemental battle armor is destroyed by damage. Huzzah. The Mackie hits the Dragonfly in the left torso for 7 down to 6. The Dragonfly hits Ash in the center torso and the right leg, would have been the right leg, but it's behind cover. Center torso is down to 26 armor. The Atlas misses the Avar on 9s, 10s, and 11s. The Archer at the Gargoyle hits him in the right leg, hits him in the right torso, right leg, right torso again. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. Down to 8 on both of those arms. The Batu dive bombing the Phoenix Hawk on Hex 1309. Hits him in the right arm, the center torso, the right arm, the right leg. And some Inferno bombs. Hits Hex 1309. The Hatchetman hits the Dragonfly in the right torso for 5 down to 8. And glancing blow. Medium laser to the left arm down to 10. The Daishi hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right torso for 15 down to 3 armor. Ouch. Medium pulse laser to the center torso times 2 from 18 down to 4 real quick. Damn. The Stalker misses the Avar on 11s and 12s. The Banshee hits the Avar in the nose, hitting the avionics system. It's gonna be a hot Phoenix Hawk if he's still alive. The Phoenix Hawk, yeah, took a couple dive bomb Infernos. I don't know how much those are gonna be. Probably 5 each, if I had to guess. Hex 1309. Oh, Inferno Bomb started fire in 1209. Clint, hit by Inferno Bomb, gains 10 more heat. I don't know if the Phoenix Hawk is going to be hit by the Inferno. I know that Clint is, but it doesn't say anything about the Phoenix Hawk. We'll see about that. We'll see. Medium pulses to the center torso. We saw that. Down to 4 armor. The Stalker missing with everything. The Banshee hits the Avar and the avionics. We saw that. The Manowar hits the Archer in the left torso and the left leg with LB5X fire. Down to 18 and down to 25. ER small would have hit the head. Hits the left leg instead. Yeah, I think the Clint took 10 heat from the Inferno that hit 1209, but I don't think 1309. Let me double check. 1209 is the Clint. 1309 is the Phoenix Hawk, but the Phoenix Hawk, oh. We have no Phoenix Hawk. Good to know. Okay, Phoenix Hawk at the Daishi hits him in the left torso rear, hits him in the right torso rear, down to 2 and 5 in those locations. Hit him in the left arm, down to 29. The Elementals miss, the Clint misses, the Dragonfly hits the Archer in the left arm and the left torso. Hits him in the right leg and the right torso. Hits him with some streak SRMs to the arms, to the torsos, to the right arm some more. Down to 7 armor on that right arm. And an LRM5 to the left torso. Would have been the left arm, but it transfers in. Is the Wyvern? Yeah, Wyvern is missing both arms. Damn. Cronus at the Man-O-War. To the right torso, to the left torso, to the right arm, and the right arm again. Critting on his RPPC. And 3 SRMs to the right leg, center torso, and left torso. The Avar hits the Wyvern in the center torso and the right arm with medium laser fire. The right arm is down to 0. Center torso is down to 22. SRMs to the left torso and right torso, down to 7 on that left side. Poser's right at the Batu, hits him in the nose for no effect, hits him in the aft for an engine hit, hits him in the nose for no effect, down to 32. The Man-O-War hits Phoenix Hawk in the center torso and the center torso. No more Phoenix Hawk. Okay, well, yeah, it's amazing what 20 points of damage will do in one round. Phoenix Hawk is kaput. The Black Knight longsword hits the Fenris in the right leg and the right leg for 15, down to 4 armor there. The left torso and the right torso down to 9 each. The medium laser to the left torso down to 4. Sorry, I'm still reeling from that Phoenix Hawk shot where we took 20 points into the center torso on one round and just died immediately. The Fenris stays standing, the Wyvern stays standing, Ash stays standing, Longsword does not stay standing, takes 8 damage to the left torso and the left leg. And the Man-O-War stays standing as well, took 40 plus. The Clint will kick the Man-O-War on a 0. Stiletto will kick the Man-O-War on -1 twice. Ash will skip his attack, her attack. Devasta will skip his attack. Petra will skip hers. Poser will not be meleeing the Avar. Who's a Tentacle Shogun will be skipping his attack. Alright, Clint kicks the gargoyle in the right leg. Cronus kicks the gargoyle in the left and center torso, down to 1 and 16 structure in those locations, critting on his engine. The Fenris kicks our Black Knight in the left leg for 9, down to 12. The Man-O-War hits the Stiletto in the right leg for 16, down to 10. Stiletto stays standing. The Dragonfly is up to 9, Wyvern is up to 2, the Clint is up to 10, Stiletto is up to 2, Archer is up to 3, Poser is up to 3, everyone else is running pretty cool. Alright, we've won initiative, and we are going last. We're at 76, they're at 61%. Let's see. Oh, Inferno. Oh, minefields. Okay. Alright, Longsword needs to get up. Yes, we'll use Careful Stand. We've taken some damage, but not too much. We'll face that way, so we can maybe get some shots on the Fenris. We'll need a 3. We got a 3. Alright. Let's see. Earl. We'll move forward 2 hexes. The Stalker will move forward 2 hexes, I assume. Wyvern. Wyvern will walk for 2 hexes. Petra will run forward 2. Mackie will run forward 2. Pluff Clint. Ash will run forward 3. Tsubasa will run forward 2 or walk forward, I suppose. Poser. Walk forward 2 and hope he has a target. Not that I see that coming. Oh man. So we've got Stiletto. We'll move over there and pick up an kind of evasion. The Clint. We'll jump into the back of the Daishi. Tentacle Shogun will move to kicking distance from the Man of War and the Dragonfly. Alright, the Black Knight successfully stands up. The Man of War does not. The Man of War takes 5 to the left torso, which destroys it and transfers into the center torso. Down to 9 structure, needs a 6 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets an 8. Clint will generate 2 more heat this round for moving through a fire. And the Batu has left the field this turn. Alright, Wyvern has no target, looks like. Mackie has the Man of War on 8s. Has the Dragonfly on 10s. So that'll be an 8 and an 8 and a bunch of 10s. We'll skip 2 of the mediums. No, we'll just fire all the mediums except for 2. Earl at the Dragonfly on 9s, at the Gauss Rifle and the large and the mediums. And the 10s, that'll be misses, but it's okay. Poser at the Dragonfly on 8s. That'll be 1 PVC, I think. That'll be one large and 1, 2, 3, 4 mediums. The Clint into the back of the Daishi. We've got him on 7, so that'll be everything. We'll go 15 heat over for the Daishi. Stiletto at the Man of War on 5s. Go 5 heat over for that. Ash at the Man of War on 6s, so that'll be all of those. Tsubasa at the Man of War, or at the Daishi on 4s. Yeah, that'll be all of those. The Stalker has just the Dragonfly, I guess, on 10s. We'll go 10s and 11s, we'll go 9 heat over, and I'm hoping this is going to be like the last turn of the round, but I'm not expecting it to be. We'll see. We've got an ERPPC on a 9, we've got the LB10X on a 9, we've got a bunch of medium lasers on 9s. We've got the SRM on a 10. Longsword at the Fenris on 8. We'll do a bunch of 5s. We'll do a bunch more 5s. Yeah, we'll skip the PPC. Tentacle Shogun at the Man of War on 4s. That'll be, I think, that'll be just about everything. Maybe not enough to blow off our ammo. Yeah, they'll do 1 ER large, 2 ER mediums. No. We'll skip the ER large. We'll do the 2 ER mediums. We'll do the 5 medium pulses for 8 heat over. Alright, everyone gets eliminated. The Daishi misses with the LV10X and the ERPBC, hits the medium pulse laser to the left torso and a medium pulse laser to the left torso for 10 damage total, down to 15. The Mackie hits the gargoyle in the left leg with the autocannon, down to 14, and a medium laser to the left torso, critting on his engine. The Atlas hits the dragonfly on the right arm for 2, and nothing else. Hoser hits the dragonfly on the left arm for 2, and nothing else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8s, and only one of them hit. And that was a glancing blow. And some BS. The Man of War hits the hatchetman in the left arm and the right arm with LB5X. Yeah, I mean, what the heck? 6 shots on 8s and landed a medium laser. Man, the dice are just not conspiring with us today. SRM 6 hits with all 6. Left torso, right torso, left torso, left torso down to 8. Left arm down to 7. SRM 6 for 4. Right torso down to 12. Left torso down to 6. Left arm down to 5. The Clint. He's a sniper and way too close. Okay, well, he's too close to one target, but he's staying well away from all the others. But still, 1 out of 6 on 8s is miserable. Okay, the Daishi takes some ammo explosion. Destroyed by ejection. Nice. So that is the Daishi off the field. The Cronus at the Man of War. Cronus at the Man of War hits him in the left leg and the right arm and the left torso and blows up his LB5X and destroyed by ejection. Okay, so that is 2 assault mechs down and out this turn. That is really good. The Man of War hits Tentacle Shogun in the left torso, the right leg, the center torso, the right arm, right torso, right leg, left arm. No big deal. Ash at the Man of War, it's already dead. The Hatchetman at the Daishi, it's already dead. The Stalker at the Dragonfly hits him in the right torso and the left torso with medium laser fire. And that Dragonfly is just really being a pain to hit. The Fenris hits the Black Knight in the center torso for 15, down to 14. The Banshee hits the Dragonfly in the right torso with a medium laser, down to 1. Medium laser to the center torso, down to 14. Pair of medium lasers to the right leg and left torso, down to 17 and 9. The Dragonfly hits Wyvern in the left torso rear, hits him in the left torso rear again for 7, down to 7. Machine guns, SRM, center torso rear critical, down to 6, no effect. Longsword hits the Fenris, hits the Fenris, hits the Fenris in the left arm and the center torso. Hits him in the right torso and the left torso, critting on his engine. Right torso down to 1 structure, down to 1 armor, excuse me. Tentacle Shogun hitting the Marauder, no, the Dragonfly hitting Tentacle Shogun in the left torso and the center torso with ER medium lasers. Tentacle Shogun returning fire at the Man-O-War. Hits him in the left leg and the right leg, critting on his lower leg. Left leg again, critting on his lower leg again. Left torso transferring into the center torso down to 8. Center torso down to 2. Left leg down to 3 structure. Medium pulse laser to the right torso down to 3. Fenris stays standing. Wyvern stays standing. Tsubasa stays standing. Barely. Tentacle Shogun stays standing. Wyvern does not have any physical attacks. The Clint can kick the Man-O-War on a 2. Tsubasa has no physical attacks. Petra has no physical attacks. Hoser has no physical attacks. Tentacle Shogun will kick the Dragonfly on a 7. Yes, absolutely. At the Man-O-War kicks our Clint in the left leg for 16 down to 4. Our Clint kicks the Man-O-War in the right leg for 9 down to 1. The Dragonfly kicks Wyvern in the right leg for 8 down to 9. The Dragonfly kicks Tentacle Shogun in the right leg for 8 down to 12. Fenris kicks the Longsword in the left leg for 9 down to 3. Tentacle Shogun misses on a 7, gets a 5. Wyvern, Longsword, Tentacle Shogun, and the Gargoyle all stay standing. What was our objective again this week? Destroy or route 75%. Destroy or route 75%. Yeah. Clint gains 5 heat up to 15. Needs a 4+ to avoid shutting down. Gets a 10. Stiletto is up to 5 heat. Ash is up to 5 heat. Tsubasa is up to 0. Tentacle Shogun is up to 8. We've got them down to 43% of their forces. We've got us down to 74.9% of ours. They've destroyed 2 of our units. They've got 1 at heavy damage, 1 at moderate damage. Oh, man. Earl will advance. Wyvern will advance. Mackie will advance. Needs a 3+, we can do that. Ash. Jump into this hex. Tsubasa will jump into this hex. The Stalker will advance to here. Petra will advance there. Poser. Poser will run forward. He's not going to have a target this turn. Longsword will advance to there and try to make it off the field before he's totaled. Flint, Stiletto, and Tentacle Shogun. Critical Shogun will jump to there. One or two more mechs down for them will be a win, but it will be a costly win. Yeah. We've lost our Phoenix Hawk. What else did we lose? I mean, the Phoenix Hawk is just obliterated. There's like nothing left of the Phoenix Hawk, which is a real bummer. I liked that mech. Let's see. We'll jump into the back of the Manowar if we can. And we'll jump into the back of the Manowar. Alright, everyone succeeds at their piloting checks. Alright, Wyvern at the Dragonfly. We'll fire everything on 10s. We'll hit with maybe one or two of those. The Mackie at the Dragonfly. We've got him on maybe some 10. Earl has targets. Clint has the Manowar in the back on an 8. We'll do the large pulse and a medium on 8s. Stiletto into the back of the Manowar. We'll do that on 4s and 7s for 9 heat over. Ash has the Manowar on 9s. So 9 heat over for that. Tsubasa has the Manowar on 5s and 7s. The Stalker into the back of the Dragonfly. We'll skip the ER larges. We'll skip the ERs. We still have 11s. Damn. 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, well. We'll skip the LRMs. We'll just shoot what we can at short range. Petra has him on 9s. We'll go 9 heat over for that. Sure, why not? Hoser only has the Dragonfly on 9s. So we'll do pair those. We'll do a 10 and some mediums on 10s. Longsword has no targets. The Marauder has the Manowar on 6s. 4s. We'll go 7 heat over on 6s and 4s. Alright, Wyvern hits the Dragonfly in the left leg. And nothing else. Mackie misses on 11s and 13s. I did not realize I was taking shots on 13s. The Clint hit the Manowar in the center torso rear twice. The Manowar at the Marauder on 6s, missing on 4s, hitting center torso, right leg, right arm, left arm. Cronus hits the Man of War on the right leg, critting on his lower leg. Right leg again, down to 3 structure. Right torso rear, down to 16. Right leg destroyed. Right torso rear, down to 12. Right torso rear, center torso rear, down to 6 armor. Right torso rear, down to 8, and critting on the engine. And the head, MegaMek, takes her first consciousness check, needs a 3, gets a 10. Ash at the Man of War hits him in the right torso, destroys the Man of War by engine destruction. That might be the end of the battle. Might or might not. We'll see. Actually, check that right now. Primary outpour is down to 22. Hot drop is down to 57. Recon aircraft is down to 88. We can't check right now. We'll have to figure that out. The Fenris missing on 12s and 8s. The Hatchetman hits the Man of War in the center torso, destroying his center torso. Stalker missing on 12s and 13s. Again, I did not think I was shooting on 13s. The Banshee misses the Dragonfly on everything. The Awesome hits the Dragonfly on the head. Yan Yan takes a hit, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 4. PBC to the left torso, glancing blow, down to 1 armor there. Medium laser to the right torso, down to 8 armor. The Dragonfly at Wyvern hits him in the right leg. Tentacle Shogun hits the Man of War in the right torso, the right arm, the left torso. Dragonfly hits Petra in the left arm, critting on her ERPPC, SRMs all over. Piloting checks. Tentacle Shogun stays standing. Man of War goes down, takes 8 to the left leg and right torso. And MegaMek needs a 12 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 7. Needs a 5 to stay conscious, gets the 5. Physical attacks. Wyvern's got nothing. Mackey's got nothing. Clint has nothing. Stiletto will be kicking the Man of War twice on a 1. Petra will be kicking the Dragonfly on a 8. Yes, we'll take that chance. Alright, Cronus kicks the Man of War in the left leg twice down to 12 structure. Banshee kicks the Dragonfly in the left leg down to 0. Dragonfly stays standing, needs a 4, gets a 5. Alright, Dragonfly's at 11. You know what? Just everyone is running hot. We've got them down to 32.8%. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can tell, but my heart's not really in this tonight. I'll be honest, I'm really doubting whether I want to keep streaming in general at all. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. We'll call that Operations. Uh-oh, yeah, no. I do apologize, but my heart's not really in it tonight. We'll see how I feel next week, but in the meantime, I do have Gemini coming home any minute, and I've got some things that I would like to take care of with her. So that'll be post stream. Oh, no, typed that wrong. Post stream. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me, and I apologize for not being more consistent. I would. I'd like to be more consistent for you guys, but at the same time, I do have other forces in my life pulling me in other directions. I apologize for shorting you guys tonight, especially as much as I have. 45 minutes is a lot to jip you guys, but tonight is just not the best night for me. So we'll go ahead and close this down, and we'll call it for tonight. And I do apologize, and we'll see you next week. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. And we'll see you guys next week. We'll finish up this battle, and we'll go from there. How about that? Oh, yes. Merry Christmas. I did not realize when I was streaming that Christmas is in less than a week. So, yes, definitely, absolutely. Merry Christmas to you guys, and I hope you have a good holiday, and we'll see you after that. So, until then, take care, be good, and have a good week.